Welcome back, your mother's popcorn.
Let's go.
To
2024. Happy New
2024.
Year.
We're starting off with a banger.
Yeah.
We have a special guest coming in uh very soon, and I'm very fucking nervous. Very nervous.
I'm nervous too, but I know you're even more nervous than I am.
Very nervous. I'm
Because you've seen all his movies. So
definitely uh God.
I'm just gonna sit back,
Let me nerd out.
relax. I
Yeah.
just wanna hear this man talk.
Yeah, but hopefully, just come here and we need whatever. But how you been, man?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, bro. I've been smiling, not because of only this, but 2024 came in and I got a brand new schedule on my job. So like I'm not gonna lie, bro, that has changed my whole mood.
That's good. You
Like
can finally
it's
have a life now.
yes, bro. I could be with my family and friends. I could watch wrestling without calling out. I could watch, movies
Right.
more on weekends now.
Yeah.
So like it just kind of opened a lot for me.
So was your
Uh,
days off?
Oh, still Monday, Tuesday, still
Okay.
Monday, Tuesday, but there are
But
no overnights anymore.
yes,
Like
sir.
I
That's
get
that's
to
fire.
sleep, I get to sleep in my home. Like on at night now, like I don't mind going working on weekend 7 to 3. It's 7 to 3.
Right. You come
I
out
got the
early.
got the rest of the day for me. So
Yeah.
it's like that's such a benefit.
Yeah.
At least for me and my life and what I want to do and stuff. Like I'll be honest, bro. Like the podcast for me kind of felt like a struggle because it's like, and like I kind of didn't want to disappoint you, didn't want to disappoint Michael, especially you.
Mm,
I was like trying to be involved in it because I want to be involved, but like
yeah. It was tough.
sometimes I'm thinking like, dang, like I don't know if I'm ready to be on here
Yeah.
sometime. But
Well,
um,
hey
but
man,
yeah,
the
but
future
yeah,
is
every
bright.
yes, bro, very
The
bright.
future is
And
bright.
2024, bro, all I'm thinking about is Dune, 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 Dune.
Oh
Into
man.
into that pool, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
How you been?
I've been losing my mind, man.
Why?
Been losing it. Trying to get this right, start the year off good. But sleep schedule is terrible off
Which
of
you need to fix, bro.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. I
gotta
fixed
be
it to hopefully I go to sleep early today, but I doubt it.
you do whatever you want, bro. You do
Yeah.
whatever you want. You're a grown man. But on Monday, when you woke up, at what time you woke up, and I'm like, because I was ready before then, but that night is crazy. That night, bro, like I was so smacked. Yo, I went to bed and I put the timer 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It was like 11 o'clock. Bro, next thing you know, it's 7 a.m. So, the next day, so it's like
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of was out of it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
this year felt weird. Like the New Year's felt really weird, so I was basically like in my head about that. So my whole sleep schedule been thrown off.
Mm.
But hopefully today I'm not up that late. Um, get back to some good sleeps. But yeah, man, been watching a lot of movies.
Yeah, I seen you see, bro,
I've been going crazy.
this is why I didn't want to get to this point. It's like there's so many stuff that you didn't see.
So
And it's like
much.
you're seeing it now, and it's like
Yeah.
I know that's like mind blowing
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Like the one that sticks out, I finally seen Little Miss Sunshine.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
with that
man.
ass?
Yeah.
That ass?
Yeah.
Bro, I love that fucking movie, bro. The
Yes.
grandpa, bro,
Hilarious.
he killed me
Hilarious.
the whole movie. Steven Carell, amazing.
Paul
Uh,
Dano was
uh
Yo.
everybody was amazing, but like the grandpa, bro, when
Hmm.
when he passed away, bro, that hit me,
Right,
bro.
right
And
when that scene happened, I immediately thought of how like you watched it with Joel or by yourself.
I saw with y'all.
I immediately knew your reaction, like when they tried to shove through the window. I know you was like, bro, what? Yo, that shit killed me. Oh
Oh
man,
man.
yeah, I love Steve Carell, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's crazy. That movie made me love him even more. Cause like I just love his comedy and how real it is. Like it's not fake.
it's unintentionally funny.
Yeah, yes. And he's probably one of the best to do that. But
Um,
that movie became one of my favorites
yeah,
instantly.
that was
Instantly one of my favorite movies ever.
I was kind of sent one of my favorite videos on YouTube right now is when Steve Carell did like that UK versus US foods thing
Mm-hmm.
on Lad Bible. That shit is so funny because like he's not trying to be funny, but he's being funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought the shit froze. That shit scared me. But but Steve Carell does not get the credit he deserves, to be
No,
honest.
he is ultra underrated.
Super duper
It's
underrated.
crazy because he should be this decade's like he should be our era's Jim Carrey.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he should be as big as him as he was in the 90s. But
Mm-hmm.
he is big, but he's not bigger. The only reason he's big is because of The Office.
Yeah.
And he's had so many great fucking movies, so many great
And
performances. And it's like,
he's just pure funny.
yes, bro.
Um, but that part with the pageant, and then
Oh.
they got on the stage started dancing. Oh my god, I
That
loved all of it,
was a
man.
beautiful, beautiful way to end. That was like the ending of that movie. And that was,
Yes, and I'm so glad they ended it just like that. They leave
uh-huh.
and head back home, and that's
That's
it.
it, bro.
Don't
Because
we don't need more.
the whole movie was about them going there at the road trip as a family.
Yeah.
And like it was just that simple of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, oh man. Oh,
It's funny,
I
very
can't believe
funny.
you just seen that movie.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I forgot. I think I watched this at like 5 a.m. or something like that. I
Damn.
was like, man, let's just put it on. Um,
And you know what's crazy? That I thought that was a Wes Anderson film
mm,
because of the colors and
right,
stuff. Like
right,
it
right,
kind of
right.
just reminded me of a Wes Anderson film, but it wasn't Wes Anderson that made that movie.
Yep, that was
So,
good, man.
yeah.
I've been seeing too much. The most notable ones. Let me check my list. Cause I've been
My
going on.
letter.
Oh,
My
past
letter.
lives.
Oh, another one.
Oh man.
Bro, that I went when I went to see that in the theater, bro. Like, like when you see reviews from critics and the audience and stuff like that, like that's one thing, like you're expecting good because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you go see this and how emotionally invested I was, remember guys, there's no action in this movie.
Mm-mm.
It's just it's just
Heartbreak.
destiny.
It's
It's
just
really
heartbreak and destiny.
that's it. Like first the movie starts off them in Korea, South Korea, by
Mm-hmm.
the way. As as them as kids and they're playing around, getting to know each other. And, it's like one of those things when you like as a kid and you're like, you're gonna be with me
Mm-hmm.
forever, blah blah type of thing.
Yeah, the puppy
But
love.
that yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen because she moved to the States. She moved to North America. And he stood. So like that relationship never, like built ever.
Yeah.
And then, years, decades later, like, they reconnect. And it's like, but there's things now because she lives in New York. He's still in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a boyfriend now. And he kind of, but I feel so bad for him. When they went on that date, well, by the way, New York City has never looked better. Ever, bro. Like that shit looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I never been there, and I'm like,
Like
I'm ashamed of myself now.
I'm about
Now
to
I
go
don't
to
even.
Statue of Liberty for no reason. It do
But
look good.
just them and just like getting to know each other again
Yeah.
and like And of course, you know, the ending of the film. One of the most powerful moments of the year of 2023 was just them when he's going away back home to Korea.
That stare.
And yeah,
Oh
bro.
man,
My goodness, bro. Bro, I have children. I have children.
that long stare. You know the kiss that never happened,
Hmm.
and then her just crying because she knows like she's battling with
Yeah.
both. You know. Oh man, that's a good one. That scene, the bar scene, when they was talking about it.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah. When they were talking in you know in Korean and you know he's trying to like bro like that
and
was so beautiful.
and then he just comes to life like I like him. He
Yeah.
kind of like is now knowing that she's gonna be in good hands if she's not with
Hmm.
him. So,
Hmm.
oh, what a movie, man!
Yeah. It's
What a
one of those
simple
movies,
movie.
bro. Yeah, bro. That's the same thing that I thought about that. Just like the holdovers, just like Margaret, bro.
It's so simple.
Simple as hell, bro.
It's so simple.
And it's like it's just the simplicity of it that gets you like, oh shit, you know, now you can relate to this, even though you're not like in their shoes.
Right.
But yeah, bro, past lives with that shit. Can't believe it
Yeah.
just took you this long to see that
Yeah.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
That's definitely getting nominated for
Oh yeah.
YMP Best Picture.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, the movie I also saw that I think, if not the best actress, I don't know who else this year. Maybe I'm just not thinking of somebody, but Anatomy of a Fall, the Anatomy of a
Hmm.
Fall.
Yeah.
Wow, that lady killed
Nah,
that
she
shit.
did. She did.
Whoa, man, she had me believing like this was a real trial.
That trial, I don't know with that movie, I'm really like very pitiable because I kind of wish it would have ended better, but like it was a trial, you know, about her potentially killing her husband.
Right.
But that just the aspect of how French governments take this, like, bro, they were reenacting the whole fucking like accident. That's fire. You
That
never see
shit is
that
crazy.
here.
And then what they're wearing too, they're like in like college robe type
Hmm.
things. Yeah.
The whole trial too, amazing. Like, yo, that guy was really trying to like,
He
get it,
was he was
trying to break
good.
her.
He was
Yeah, bro.
good, man. That guy was good. But
And of course, for me, you know, I love the scenery.
yeah,
I love the cinematography. I love all that stuff. Just them being on a mountain and
and
just
it,
seeing
it felt
everything.
cold.
Oh, woo! Yes, yes, sir. Yes, it did. But yeah, that's a hell of a movie.
Hmm.
The whole concept of it, of just you know, the son was the only one really to witness it, but he's partially blind.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, great
But
movie.
but it,
Everybody. I don't know if the dog is ever gonna get an Oscar, but I know everybody wants
I
that.
yeah, I was like, is that a fake dog? I'm like, how'd they get the dog to do that? That was that was fucked up.
Bro, that's insane,
I
bro.
don't know how they did whatever they did there, but I was sad. But then I'm like, I don't know if that's a real dog or if they really gave the dog medicine. I don't know what they did, but
Oh, they changed the scene and
right,
be like, put a.
something, man. That was crazy. But I truly think she should win best actress of the year because that was different. That was
Well, I
really
mean,
really different.
Margot should beat Margot. And Margot,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
haven't seen Kill of the Moon. Yeah,
No, not yet.
you gotta see
But
that.
I heard basically she steals the
Mm-hmm.
show.
She did.
That's the other one. In Maestro, Carrie Mulligan. It should be Carrie Mulligan and the lady from
I,
Anatomy of a Fall.
I haven't seen Maestro yet. What happened? No, no, no. What does that mean? So wait, the performances were great, but just is this a tar for me? Is this a tar? Would this be a tar?
No.
No, it's worse.
Um,
Hold up, bro.
um,
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
oh man, I am very nervous. I'm sorry. Hello.
All's good. Nothing to be nervous about. It's just little old me.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year to you. Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Now, are you the Matthew I've been talking to?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Hi, Matthew.
My friend Eric here, he just went to go help out his mom real quick. He'll be right back.
Okay. And it's
Um,
just the two. I'm just talking to the two of you today.
yes,
Ah, okay.
yes. So, how's your day been going?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm good. Good. My calendar is always like, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, hi.
Hello,
This must
guys.
be Eric.
Yes,
Hi.
Mr. Jones. How you doing?
No, the calendar's always kind of like it looks blank, and I'm like, oh yeah, of course I got next Thursday, and then Thursday comes, I'm like, no, I don't it. So that's what today has been. It's been a day full of like last minute. Can you meet? Can you do this? So we're all good.
Life of an actor. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been losing my mind today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I I've been
that's
trying
very
to
sweet
like,
of you. Thank you.
yeah, I've been trying to like keep it together. And then my other friend who's not here, he has a birthday party to go to. I'm like, oh God, everything's crumbling. And then Eric was on his way from work. I'm like, oh God, no, please, no. But thankfully, you're here, and
We're
I'm
all here
excited.
now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, if you guys don't know who this man is, this is
They probably might not know. They probably might not.
the great Doug Jones. Eric can tell you how much I've spoken about you,
Mm-hmm.
how many movies I've seen you in.
Mm.
And I'm like, man, I can speak to like everything's a full circle. Me and you are from Indiana.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, I was born in Hobart, Indiana, Lake Station, Portage, Valparaiso, all that upstate.
Uh-huh.
Um, I've been watching Hellboy since a kid, and then
Thank you.
moving on to the Mimic. Obviously
Oh,
Fantastic Four, Hocus Pocus, everything. So, don't know this man
oh.
is. This is the Silver Surfer, Billy from Hocus Pocus, Abe Sapien. He does all these great movie characters that you know you don't get the credit for. You really don't get the credit for.
Well, I mean, I'm getting it right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
What more do I need?
Right,
Thanks.
right. So please check. Please watch. I mean, everybody's seen your movies, but people like you and like Brian Steele, they don't get the credit you guys deserve. But
Oh, no, I feel actually I feel like I do. I more than I deserve now, because
that's good.
when I started, monsters hadn't really, uh, they started at the forefront back in the Universal Monsters days in the black and white movies, with
Right,
Frankenstein, Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Uh, they were movie stars,
right.
and then there was a kind of a falling away, and then they would just show up in horror movies chasing a teenager in underwear down a hallway, going, "Ah, I'm gonna kill you." Right. So that's when it kind of lost its glamour.
Mm,
Mm.
uh but a director like Guillermo del Toro brought this movie star aspect of a monster back
Mm.
again.
right.
So to be associated with him has just been like a dream come true for me.
Mm,
So with that has come a lot of press attention, doing press junkets and doing lots of interviews, lots of red carpet events. Like,
right.
when Pan's Labyrinth came out, for instance, I was the only American actor in the movie that spoke English as a first language. So
Wow.
when the movie opened in Spain and Europe first, and by the time it got to the U.S., I was the actor that they wanted to do all the press here because I was the one that was relatable to this
Right.
audience.
Mhm.
So here's this face now getting out there on, shows like Entertainment Tonight and, news channels and all kinds of things being, so this face started getting recognized with all my characters because and by the time The Shape of Water came out, we're doing this again with another artistic movie that has had getting critical acclaim and award nominations, 13 Oscar nominations,
Hmm.
and it won Best Picture that year.
Yeah.
So when you're a monster in that movie, everybody wants to know who the heck is that, right?
Right.
So that press machine, rolled again, and at the same time, Star Trek Discovery was coming out with its first season.
Hmm.
So that 2017 was one of those years that like I got way more attention than I even wanted.
Mm.
So So my praises have been sung, and it humbles me so because I don't feel worthy of it. But thank you for saying all those nice things about
Yes,
me.
yes, no problem. Um, Eric, I don't know. Oh, running out of time. Oh God. We have a couple questions for you, my good sir. Do we
Awesome.
call you Mr. Jones, Doug? What do we call you?
Well, I'm an old guy now, so that's fine. But you can call me Dougie. You can call me
Okay,
Dougie if you want. That's
Dougie,
fine.
Dougie.
I
Yeah.
like that.
I guess a funny question that I came up with. I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Okay.
You're at home with your friends.
Yep.
Y'all having drinks, have a good time, and they suggest you to pick a movie for them. What movie would you put on?
Nothing I'm in. uh, yeah. So my taste in movies to watch as an audience member is not my taste in acting. The ones I've been in. So I tend to be lighter and fluffier and more musical. So a movie like Grease from
Okay.
1978, loved it. Yeah. Uh, but one of my favorite movies of all time. If I was sent to a desert isle and could only take one movie with me,
Mhm.
it would be Somewhere in Time, which is a romantic tale from 1980 with Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour, and time travels back in time to go meet this woman from her picture he saw in a hotel. So I love it, and the musical score, the acting, the setting, the is just like I want to live there. So I don't care who my friends are and who's over and who's enjoying time with me at my house. That's the movie we're putting on, and you're damn well gonna watch it, right?
What's that
Well,
movie
I'm
called?
somewhere in time, right?
Somewhere in Time.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in Time.
I'm adding that to my list right
Oh
now.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
definitely gonna watch that. Um, Here we go. Uh, have you watched any movies that came out this year?
2023, last
Yeah,
year. Yeah.
that would be up for award season this year. I miss a lot. I haven't never saw the Barbie, never saw the Oppenheimer.
What?
I I know. No, shh, I know.
Oh
I got some
man.
catching up to do. But I did just see Maestro,
Mhm.
and oh my gosh, Bradley Cooper and his co-star in that, the love interest lady, she was
Carrie Mulligan.
oh, breathtakingly brilliant. If those two don't get Oscar nominations, then there's nothing right in the world. And Bradley Cooper's makeup was done by a makeup artist named Kazu, who has done me before, my face before, and he did such a brilliant job transforming Bradley Cooper's face
Mm-hmm.
into
Leonard Burns.
Leonard Bernstein.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I was going to say Irving Berlin, but they all mash in my
It
head.
was funny. I was about to start talking about the movie. I was saying, Carrie Mulligan and the lady from Anatomy of the Fall should be Oscar nominated for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh
For
gosh,
sure.
yes. Yeah.
For sure. Damn, no Oppenheimer. That's crazy.
I know.
Wow.
I will see it. I'm going to love it. I'm sure because everybody does. Okay. Okay.
Have you seen the holdovers?
No.
Oh,
Ooh,
Okay. Okay.
Pat,
Okay.
past lives?
Nope. I
no.
told you I missed a lot.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
those are
Okay.
definitely two you should definitely knock off your list. But um,
Okay.
what's your favorite movie snack?
Snack. Oh, that's good. Because the common answer would be popcorn with lots
Mm.
of butter. But
Mm-hmm.
but I think for me, what will take me back to childhood and give me nostalgic cinema feelings would be they were called jujubes. Does that make sense?
Jujubes?
Jujubes.
It was kind of
I've
like
heard of
what
this.
the modern gummy bear would
Mhm.
be
Right.
Oh,
back
okay.
then. That and I but because we didn't have candy or sugary things at home, so that was like, oh, I get to do sugar. So I did it with all the fake colors and everything. Oh, I did it
Right,
up.
right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, Jujubes, nice. Um, you got one, Eric?
Um, I mean, with me, to be honest, like this is kind of surreal for me because like I was at work today and me knowing who you are, but I didn't really know much in what you've been in.
Mm.
So I kind of searched you up, and I'm like, you have been in so much things that I've seen. And I've been and like all those movies that Matt's seen, I've seen probably half of those. Matt's seen probably everything.
Mm.
But like the TV shows you've been like Arrow, The Flash, Like, but one was in particular to me, Falling Skies, that
Oh,
I
did you
saw.
watch that?
Yes, I saw that when it was coming on.
Yeah.
And can you believe I did not know that you were that alien?
No, I can believe that because I didn't look like this again. Yeah. There's half of my resume surprises people because, oh, I didn't know that was you because it looked nothing like me. Yeah. Yeah, I was the alien Cochise in
Yeah,
the last
Cochise.
season 3, 4, and 5 of
Yeah,
Falling Skies. Great time on
that's
that.
amazing.
Thanks for watching. You're one of
Yeah.
3 people who did.
No, it was on FX. I think people watched. I think people watched, but it was a really really good series.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought so too. Was it? Yeah, it was kind of like Walking Dead,
Yes,
but
yeah,
with
with
aliens,
aliens.
right?
Yeah, that's literally the thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
amazing show.
yeah.
How long did that makeup take?
But yeah, the how long did the makeup take is a very common question I
Mm,
might get because it
Mm-hmm.
looks like forever because there's so,
yeah,
my head's
Right.
built up, there's wrinkles, there's
super
folds that don't
detailed,
belong,
super detailed.
and lots of paint jobs. But that takes weeks ahead of time
Right.
to make the prosthetic pieces, to form them, sculpt them, mold them, get multiple pieces, and then paint them to look like each other so that they can swap them
Mm-hmm.
out for one day at a time. But getting that glued onto me and cinched up and painted around the eyes is like the last step. So it only
Okay.
took that, yeah, it only took 2 hours a day. And that's what, like
Wow.
Saru from Star Trek Discovery, that character for me, also 2 hours a day. And the Baron on What We Do in the Shadows, about 2 hours a day.
Oh,
So,
that's the easier
so I'm,
jobs.
yeah, because thank heaven for the guys in the shop that do all that work ahead of time. Yeah.
How does that feel? How does that feel? Like being there for 2 hours, just
But
not able
again,
to move.
2 hours, 2 hours is the short end.
Ape Sapien was what, 7 hours?
Abe Sapien was 7 hours a day.
Oh my
Dang.
God.
Right. So how would that feel to you, right?
Oh
Terrible.
Sit
no.
still and let me work on you. You know?
That's what I'll
Wow,
be saying. Like, you guys deserve so much credit because I cannot sit still for 7 hours. And I've seen a lot of videos of you guys just sitting there, not complaining, nothing. You guys drink your coffee or just talking and just like,
I
there's
can't
no
even
way.
I can't even be in a plane for 6 hours. I
Oh,
can't
okay. So
imagine being
Nope.
7 hours.
right.
No
And
way.
and I hear this more than not that most people get fidgety, want to be doing something all the time. And when you can't, you're like, nah. But 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 for me, honestly, I don't have to be doing something all the time. I am a lazy ass in my real life. And if I can sit down, great. If I can
Right.
lie down, even better. So for me,
Amen to that.
so if I can
That's the
sit still
life.
for a while, and the makeup artists they're the ones really doing all the work during
Mm-hmm.
that time. Now, with an Abe Sapien type character or something that has to be worked on all the way around my entire body, you have to stand up a lot for that. So you are participating, helping them get under the arm, under this one, lifting a leg. You feel like you're getting a medical examination half the time. But once that's but mostly they're the ones doing the work, and you do get to sit down. I've fallen asleep in many a chair over the years, and so for me, sitting still is quiet time. I can't do anything for anybody. I don't have to answer any phone calls. I don't have to answer any emails. I just have to sit there. That's dreamy for me. The real work for me comes in after the makeup is done, and now I have to
Perform.
get my energy up for camera and keep it there for the next 12 hours, right?
Oh
And that might be after a 4 a.m. call time because the makeup had to start early. And so sleep deprivation, dehydration, soul sucking energy. There's a lot I have to deal with. And so getting that over that hurdle and remembering you're playing a character, you have to have some energy behind that character. You have to find his wants, needs, loves, fears, all those things.
Wow.
That's,
The
you know,
more you know.
exactly.
The more you know is crazy. Hey.
Welcome back, sir.
Welcome back.
And we're back.
Yes.
That's where we left off. What was the first actor / movie that inspired you to be an actor?
Ooh. Again, that would be me as a kid in Indianapolis, Indiana in the 1960s.
Wow.
And that would have been maybe my movie theater experiences would have been things like this Sound of Music and Mary Poppins and like musical, like feel good, tap your toes and leave the theater being a better person for it. Uh, and but on TV, reruns of The Wizard of Oz. It was on every year, and it was an event. It's
Right.
like when that came on TV, you cleared the calendar, you made the popcorn, you sat in your living room with your family, watched The Wizard of Oz. I really related to the Scarecrow. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And but that's movie wise. And then anything that was on TV of the old Jerry Lewis movies or Danny Kaye, like goofy character people from the past really inspired me.
Hmm.
And on television series, sitcoms like The Dick Van Dyke Show, I Love Lucy, Hogan's Heroes, Gilligan's Island, Gomer Pyle. These are old titles that like that you guys are too young for probably, but they goofy people, and I felt very goofy and out of sorts. I was not like a romantic, handsome leading man. Even as a kid, I was like a very skinny, long necked geek. Nothing's changed, and so I found like these goofy character looking people that were making a life out of it, making a career and entertaining me. They made me laugh. I'm thinking I want to do that. And if the living on that screen is where that happens, that's where I got to be. So that's what made me
That's
want to be an
cool.
actor.
That is cool. I definitely watched Dick Van Dyke. That show is hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a genius. He
Nah,
is a genius. He's still alive. Yes.
yo, that's so crazy because speaking of him, he was in the original Mary Poppins and the new one with Emily Blunt. And when I seen him,
Right.
I was like, is that him? And I looked it up. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. Little cameo never hurts, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was amazing. A scenario. Would you rather be Abe Sapien or Billy from Hocus Pocus?
Oh, to live like that forever. Uh, wow. Yeah. That's a toughie because I love them both dearly, and they both are, and both movies that had a 1 and a 2. So they both were like our franchises now,
Mm-hmm.
and both of them really were significant mile markers in my career and my life. But they're very different. They're very different individuals.
Right.
Billy, dead, dried up, held together with dust. He just wants to go back to sleep. That's his main objective. Abe, I think I'll say Abe Sapien because he's super intelligent. He reads 3 books at a time. He loves classical music, right? Uh, and he yeah, and he understands romance a bit better than Billy does too.
Right.
Billy's just angry that Winifred ever called him her boyfriend, and but Abe Sapien actually, in Hellboy 2 had that
Mm-hmm.
elf princess that he was kind of like, hey,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Okay. Abe Sapien. Um, remember a while ago I watched the video. You have Man Behind the Mask, and they changed
Oh,
their voice 3 times. I know for like actors it's completely different that you guys feel you know I guess angry towards that because this is your project. But when you finally got your voice in Hellboy 2, what was that feeling like?
yeah, it was a long time coming. I said now there's a misconception that I'm always voiced over, and that's only, like you said, it's happened 3 times in English.
Hmm.
And so I do have a voice, and I am an actor who's been working on my craft for, I've been professional actor for 37 years, and so when I put my heart and soul out into a performance, and then I see that my voice is missing and someone else's is there, it does feel like, what was wrong? And what did I do wrong? Is
Right.
it me? Uh, so those situations, like the first Hellboy, Abe Sapien was voiced over by David Hyde Pierce. They did give me a heads up that before I was cast, they were talking about doing this with a number of A-list actors at the
Hmm.
time. And I kind of came in saying, please don't. And so Guillermo del Toro said, well, if you give us the voice that the character needs, we'll put your name in the mix with all the others. But they were looking at Kevin Spacey, Steve Buscemi, and David Hyde Pierce. I'm like, well, Doug Jones meant nothing up against that list back then. So I did voice him. I did the whole character on set, but then after in post production, I was came in and I did the voice looping. So I corrected all of the flaws from the production, and I did the rewrites and all that kind of thing that you do in a voice looping session. And then 2 weeks after that session is when I got the call from Guillermo. He was kind enough to call me himself and say, the studio was asking for that original plan, didn't, to get a bigger name actor for the marquee. And it backfired on them because David Hyde Pierce was the one that Guillermo chose out of that mix if he had to use someone not me for their voice. And David Hyde Pierce came in and saw what I did on film, heard me in his cans like you guys are wearing, and said, what am I doing here? So that was really sweet of him.
Wow.
And so I asked Guillermo, was it a performance issue? Was, did I leave something undone? And he said, nope. I loved your voice. The studio loved your voice, but the idea of getting a name in there was But he said, if we get to do a Hellboy 2, I will use your voice then. So he lived up to his promise. But between Hellboy 1 and 2 were those two animated films, Hellboy Sword of Storms and Hellboy Blood and Iron. And then so that was the kind of a dilemma. Well, if you're using just the voices with animated characters, they thought they really need to get David Hyde Pierce back in there.
Right.
David Hyde Pierce politely declined because, and he also in the first movie declined getting his name in the credits. So if you look at IMDb, yes, his name shows up there because people can add that. But the actual movie itself, in the opening titles, his name is not there. In the rolling titles, his name is not there, the credits. So that was his request because he didn't want to steal thunder from me. That's very kind of him.
That's
We never met.
amazing.
Yeah, no, David Hyde Pierce, good guy.
Wow.
But and he didn't have to do that because he did a performance and he should have gotten credit for it. But
Right.
for him to really take himself out of that mix, he didn't do any press junkets. He didn't even attend the red carpet premiere. He wanted to stay out of the fray. So
Wow.
so
Shout
the
out
mileage
to
they wanted to
him.
get out of him, they didn't. So
Wow.
yeah.
Yo, shout outs to that guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
Big round of applause. Too.
I know.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
Eric, you have to see Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's a lot of movies.
There's no shame in that, Eric. You do you, baby.
I have over. I'll tell you this, right, on my watch list.
It's like 80.
No, my goodness. I have watched list 384 movies that I need to see that I haven't seen.
You're young, you have time.
So I don't think I'm ever gonna finish this list.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that one with the guy with the eyes?
That's the guy.
Yes.
That's one of two characters I play in that. I played the El Fauno, the fawn, and then this guy was just in one scene, but it was a terrifying few minutes.
Scene right there.
Me as a kid, like in 2006, when I'm seeing previews of this movie, this character was terrifying.
Nightmares, yeah.
That scene, right? The movie is like a beautiful like a fairy tale for the girl, and she meets the fawns, whatever, and everything is just fine. And then they tell her not to go in this room, but she goes in there and then don't eat the food. She eats the food, then the pale man comes, and that scene is crazy.
Oh, man.
It's like the movie flips, and it's like, yo, that is. It's that character alone, just that one scene is like okay, this guy's good. That is some creepy stuff right there.
It's a little lesson in making choices and living with the consequences of those choices.
Oh man. Do you have a favorite show at the moment?
As in series?
Yeah.
That's current. Oh gosh, because with the streaming thing, there's like 500 eligible shows for the Emmys, so you can't watch them all. Well, honestly, one of the shows that I'm actually on as a recurring character.
The
Shadows.
FX show, yes.
What We Do in the Shadows.
You need to
I
tell me
am in
about.
love.
Yes, you need to tell me about that show because I've seen so many that show's been nominated like every year,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's like, why am I not watching the show?
There you go. It's
Taika
on your
Waititi
on
does
your
that,
to
right?
watch list.
Right?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Taika Waititi does that.
He created it. Yes, he
Okay.
created that. There was a movie by the same name with Taika and Jermaine Clement. They were both Kiwis from New Zealand. They made a movie down there, and then it was hilarious and it got a cult following. And so the TV series was requested, and they created that themselves. And so they were producing, directing episodes.
Okay.
And in the first couple of seasons, they're still involved by in name only now, but it's still hilariously written. All the cast are hilarious, and being a recurring character is just a joy for me to get to visit them every season for a few episodes. You know,
That's so dope. I haven't. I'm terrible with the TV shows, by the way.
Horrible.
Horrible. Movies, I'm there all day, every day. But shows, terrible. But that's something I should check out. But
they're on every platform. I mean, there's platforms you haven't even heard of that has this series on them, right? And because back in my day, you had broadcast television networks. There were 3 of them when I was a kid, and then there might be a local channel that ran reruns of something from yesteryear, and that was it. Those were your television options. And you had to catch it while it was on, or you missed it for it might rerun in the summer after the main season was done airing. But now, oh gosh, everything's at your fingertips.
Everything.
You just can't. Yeah. We're not all watching the same things at the same time like we did back then. So the water cooler chat, because like for instance, when the Cosby Show was on, it was a hilarious sitcom. It was brilliantly written and all well acted, funny, huge following. Everybody in America was watching it. And so the next day, did you see Cosby? We all have that conversation. How funny was this part and that part? And so we're missing that now with the streaming.
Yeah.
Like a reoccurring like subject we talk about is like how people don't go to the movie theaters anymore. You know, ever since COVID, everything went south. But now like things looking better for the theaters.
It seems like it, if they're
especially,
still open.
Especially after the strike too. So
yes.
So that's over.
Thank you
especially
for the strike to be over.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was really a depressing time. I know it was for you guys, but us as fans and having a podcast, it was hard because there was not really anything to be talking about.
Yes. And it's,
no, I know. It was tough for us to get too because season 5 of what We Do in the Shadows came out and aired during the strike, and some of the strike rules for us Screen Actors Guild actors was that we couldn't talk about current projects, past or present, really. And so I couldn't promote the show,
wow.
Yeah, because it was for a studio that we're striking against, so it's like kind of a weird area. I don't know.
I have a you don't have to answer it.
I was young. I needed the money.
Will you be in Frankenstein?
Oh man, that's a big question.
You don't have to answer it.
Well, I probably should start answering it because the answer is no, I will not be. Yeah. But but there's many reasons. It was a 2-day conversation I had with Guillermo del Toro, and we're still. I love the man dearly. He's like my favorite director I've ever worked for. He calls me his brother. Everything's good. It's all good.
Damn.
But he had someone. He had me in mind for it for a long time, and we talked about it for the last 15 years. But I was in my 40s when this talk started. I'm in my 60s now. So that's part of the factoring,
Really?
Wow.
Damn,
I'm 63. Years? Thank you,
wow.
Eric.
I'm sorry.
No, that's very kind of you.
Wow. Damn. When that movie got announced, I'm like, oh, this I'm ready for this. It's like,
oh yeah, it's gonna be great. No one can tell that tale better than Del Toro.
I'm like the practical effects this man is gonna have.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm ready for it. and then he's having really good actors from so far what they announced. I'm like, oh man, it's this one
Yeah.
and Nosferatu that I'm really, really, really ready for. But
Well, there's two Nosferatus coming. I'm in one of them. Yeah. So
Really?
the one you're thinking of is Robert Eggers
yeah,
directed,
Yeah.
with Bill Skarsgård in the title character.
yep.
That's being released, I think, December 25th this year now. So we have a year to wait.
Hmm.
But I played the same role of Nosferatu in an independent version of it, that will be coming out this year, hopefully before theirs, or we're gonna look like the lower budget copycat. But
Okay.
yeah, but our version is going to be in black and white. Theirs is in color.
Hmm.
Ooh.
It's from what I'm told, and ours is an old movie, new movie, kind of meshed together. So all of us actors played on green screen or had at least a green screen element in every frame of the movie. So they might have built some sets or parts of sets, but with a green screen window
Hmm.
or a green screen doorway open, or completely green screen for exterior shots, or and then what was filled into that green screen area would be from the original movie from 1922.
That's cool.
What?
So
That is
it's going
cool.
to be a really artistic choice, and we've already, it's done now. Finally, it took forever in post production hell because of budget again.
Right, right, right.
But we've had two test screenings with audiences now, one in Detroit, one in Dallas, while I was on my convention circuit last year, and both audiences were like, "Yes, love it." So I'm hoping you get to. I don't care if it comes out on Tubi. I would just want people to be able to
No
see
Tubi.
it. You
No
know.
Tubi. Theaters,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get a theatrical release, especially with the Eggers one coming.
Right.
But yeah.
When is that
Oh,
coming out?
Again, I wish I had a
You
date
know?
for you.
Mm,
They've been. I don't know what's holding up the distribution deals. I don't know.
mm.
oh,
But
that sucks.
they do have distributors like clamoring for it. So
Let's
hope they're
go.
still.
Oh, wow. There we go. Anything else you have coming out?
Let's see. The final episode, the final season of Star Trek Discovery, is going to be airing on Paramount Plus starting in April.
Mm.
And then the final season of What We Do in the Shadows will be probably they're starting filming next week of season 6, their final one, and that'll be airing probably, I'm going to guess, later in the year. I don't know. I'm not the one to answer that question,
Hmm.
but
I'll probably be caught
um,
up with that one by the
yeah,
time.
there you go. You got time. You got time.
Mhm.
Exactly. And then I've got oh gosh, I have like 8 movie titles that are not out yet. So none of them are going to mean anything to you at the point. Some of them are indies and some of them are bigger budget ones.
I will write
Uh,
them down.
but what but one I'm kind of excited about, it's kind of a funny, it's a comedy with it's called Operation Taco Gary's. And and Taco Gary's is a taco stand, as you might guess, or like a and it's a road trip movie. And these two brothers are on a road trip. One of them is a conspiracy theorist,
Oh man.
talking about aliens, and so they get to Taco Gary's, and it's a front for, a lot more. And I'm posing as a human, but I don't look quite right.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but I'm really excited about that. It stars Simon Rex. You might know him from the Scary movies.
Simon Rex.
Yeah, he's kind of a dark-haired, pretty Italian guy who plays dumb really, really well. Yeah, he's very funny guy. And
From Scary Movie 3.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
you've got you also have his brother's being played by Dustin Milligan from Schitt's Creek. He was the veterinarian boyfriend on that show. And then we have a very strong supporting role by Jason Biggs from the American Pie movies.
Okay. Okay.
And then there's some tall geeky guy named Doug Jones in it too, whatever. But yeah,
Who's that guy?
Who's that
who's
guy?
that?
That's oh man, that's dope. I don't want to take too much of your time. Um, again, thank you so much.
Yes.
This
Oh,
is
it's been
amazing.
it's been my pleasure. Thank you very much for having me. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, thank you. Hopefully, future we could have another one, but
Well,
um,
can I ask where are you guys located? Do you
New
say
York.
where
Yeah,
New
New
York?
York, the Bronx. Yeah,
Oh, in the Bronx, you said?
yeah. Let's go Yankees.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well, the occasion comes up when I'm in New York for either press junkets or conventions. I did one in Long Island this past year.
Mm-hmm.
It was Star Trek themed, so you never know when I'll be in your area.
Exactly. I'll definitely look out for that. But thank you
All right.
again. Have a good day.
You too.
Yes,
Thanks so
Mr.
much for having me,
Thomas. Have
guys.
a good night, sir.
There's big
Thank you.
love.
That's
Bro,
what the fuck. Where's my
wow, bro, that
camera
was
at? My shit not work. Oh wait, hold on.
yo.
There we go. It should come up now. Hold on.
Yo, man, you're a beast, bro. You did this.
Oh my
You're a fucking
god.
god, nigga. Yo, bro. I did not think this was gonna go as well as it did. Oh my god.
I could
What an,
breathe, bro. I
what
could
an,
breathe.
I'm just like, what an amazing person, man.
Sky is great.
Oh my goodness. Like, yo, it was like literally talking to a human,
A
like
a,
a
a
normal
person.
person, like
And despite all the shit he's been in, he's still a down to earth guy.
humble as hell,
What the fuck did I just do, man?
man. You created history.
Yo.
You created YMP history.
Yo. Oh my god. I could breathe, bro. I could breathe.
That's it. It's
That
over.
shit is it's so crazy. It's like you could literally see in my face and how I speak how
Yes.
fucking nervous I was. Oh my
And
god,
and
bro.
I honestly, bro, you handled that amazing, bro. I didn't even have to be here.
Nah, I needed somebody because I
No,
was
no, but
scared.
for you that was amazing. That was amazing. That was
Oh
amazing.
man, I tried not to you know, I tried to just be cool because I'm like this is like really full circle for me. If for the people listening, you know, Eric could tell you, and everybody in the friend group could tell you how much I just love Hellboy in general,
Hmm.
and then how much I love Guillermo del Toro. And I've been watching Hellboy since it came out, which I first learned about Doug Jones when I first saw that movie because I'm like, who are these characters? Looked up Ron Perlman. I'm like, okay. Um, I may have seen him maybe one other movie. Um, and then I seen Doug Jones. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And then I seen he was in Hocus Pocus, and I'm like, who the hell is he in Hocus Pocus? And I seen he was Billy. I'm like, what the hell? Then I just see just at that moment, what was that? 2000,
What? Cowboy?
2004 that came out.
Cowboy?
Yeah,
Yeah, 2004.
2004, and then I saw this list of characters. As the years go on, now I'm getting older. We get Silver Surfer, we get fucking the guy in Shape of Water, we get oh, looking back, he was in Batman Returns. He was
Like
the
what?
clown,
What the fuck, bro? How
like
do you?
he was like the vampires in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like this guy did so much, and like throughout the years, like I've been just like seeing him, but you don't see him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And my God, we spoke to that man. Oh,
Yo, he was in Doom too. I forgot to ask him
he's in
about
Dune
that.
too.
No,
Fuck.
no, 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 not Doom 2. Doom.
Oh,
That
Doom. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
shitty
yeah,
ass movie
yeah,
with
yeah,
The
yeah,
Rock.
yeah, yeah. He was definitely in Doom. He's one of those shits. He was in bro countless amount of shit, man.
Yeah, bro, he's been in so much stuff, man. It's
Um,
like,
you seen Hellboy too, right?
of course.
So, you know that scene where they go to like the underground weird monster area?
Hmm.
It was him and this other guy, Brian Steele, in all those characters. They did every one of those characters. So
Oh
like that
shit, really?
the big guy with the metal hand, that's
Uh-huh.
Brian Steele, and then that's when he's fighting Doug Jones in that scene. And it's just two guys you wouldn't. Well, now people should know who Doug Jones is, but nobody will ever know who Brian Steele is. And Brian Steele did Predator and shit like that. But it's just two
Crazy.
guys you guys don't know fighting in a scene, and it's just you just think that they're characters. Wow,
Mm.
we did that.
Nah, you did that, bro. You did the whole shit, bro.
Wow.
Doug Jones, man. What a guy.
What a fucking guy.
I hope he has a star in Hollywood, man.
Man,
They just gave Willem Dafoe his. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck we doing?
I don't know what else, I don't know what you need for that. You know what's crazy? I wrote down in my notes, what do you need for star fame? Like, I don't get it because it's definitely not your accolades.
Nah,
Because
it has to be popularity. Or because it can't be that either, because when you put people super late, I mean,
you just put
the guy,
Macaulay Culkin.
yeah, like he was, everybody knows who he is, even if he hasn't been in movies and shit the last decade or whatever.
But like, why did, no disrespect, but like, why did he get one over, somebody
It's
else?
because Home Alone is one of the most iconic
Yeah, but like, how many
franchises.
years later? That shit came out with 92?
Yeah, bro,
Bro, that shit is like 30 years old.
probably more.
I don't know, man.
But fuck that shit. But Doug Jones, thank you so much, man.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Hope we get
Yeah.
to do this again,
I'm
especially.
gonna try. You know, I'm out here. 2024. I'm out here. And you know what's gonna kill me? Like when I'm thinking like later on, I'm like, fuck, I should have asked him that question. Damn, I should have asked him that. I should have asked it. But I didn't want to, I didn't know how much
Yeah.
time he had. But
No, that's okay. It was great. It was great. I
yo,
felt like we had more time than we
yeah.
could have had. I don't know. Like,
Wow. I think we should end it there because I'm just gonna be in awe. Oh man, if you enjoyed,
well, well, Matt, we gotta go see Poor Things.
I definitely will see Poor
Gotta go
Things.
see Poor
I'm
Things.
probably gonna
And
watch Hellboy 2 in an hour or some shit.
well, I gotta see Holdover.
Okay.
It's on Peacock, and I'm dying to see that masterpiece again. But yeah, man.
Wow. Uh, like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to do big things here. We had our first big guest of the channel of the year.
2024 starting off crazy,
Crazy. And
man.
Michael missed all of it. Fuck that guy.
Hey, man, he's with his family.
Yeah, he'd be alright.
Even though he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Yes, definitely check out all Doug Jones movies. He has a lot. You probably, well, I will hope people who watch this know him, but if you don't, just watch Hocus Pocus. He's in Hocus Pocus. Watch Hellboy. He's in there. He's Silver Surfer. He's watch Batman Returns. Watch Shape of Water. You have to watch Shape of Water now.
Yeah, I definitely do.
That
And
movie, I love that movie a lot.
it won, 2017. Otherwise, one of the worst years of my life. So I wasn't,
Yeah.
I wasn't really thinking of that. And like, I remember seeing that movie get nominated like crazy, won Best Picture, all that shit.
And it's funny. A lot of
Like,
people was like, I mean, it's just a lady loving a fish, and
but
like the all the time, I'm like, the hell type of movie is that? And then when I watched,
well,
I'm like,
mhm.
yeah, I don't know what you're
But
talking about.
that's why like I can't really trust some people because you gotta watch a movie and it's like, yeah, it's different, it's weird, it's all that stuff, but well, you want to see the same shit, you want to see
Right?
humans fucking, bro, like.
Yeah, some horny bastards.
Oh my god.
Oh man, but yeah. Stay tuned to next time. Hopefully, we have another episode up soon. But your mother's popcorn. We out of here.
You know,